What's up guys, KGC here again for another Valhalla guide video. This time I'm going to show you the best skills to unlock in AC Valhalla. Let's do it. So the first skill you want to consider, okay, is over here in the Way of the Raven tree, and it's called Raven's Loot, okay? Now, Raven's Loot, your Raven gathers loot from targets killed with ranged attacks, so it's with a bow and arrow, okay? So if you get this this skill, you don't have to bother running around, wasting time, pressing the the button to loot stuff manually, because your Raven will do it all for you, okay? So that's Raven's Loot. So the next skill you want to think about unlocking in the Way of the Raven tree is Breakfall. Eivor automatically performs a roll when landing from a dangerous height, reducing the amount of damage taken, okay? This will seriously allow you to traverse the landscape in AC Valhalla a lot more efficiently and quickly as you're questing and exploring, okay? That's Breakfall. The next skill you should consider while grinding and getting skill points is in the Way of the Bear tree, and this is one's called Stomp. When an enemy falls to the ground, press R, the right thumbstick downwards, to stomp on their face, and it will seriously do so much damage it will probably finish them off entirely. That's called Stomp. The next skill you should seriously consider in AC Valhalla while grinding is in the Way of the Wolf tree. Now this one is called Loot Food. Eivor now has a higher chance of looting food from dead bodies. Now what this is going to do, as it's demonstrating in the little clip here in the demonstration, is that when you kill somebody, all you have to do is just loot their bodies and you will get a higher chance of looting food, so you can automatically heal as you loot. That's called Loot Food. Next up, also in the Way of the Wolf tree, is a nice little skill called Arrow Looter. Eivor has a greater chance of looting arrows from archers. Now this always makes you loot arrows. Another really cool skill you should think about is also in the Way of the Wolf tree. The little skill is called Arrow Looter. Okay, Eivor has a greater chance of looting arrows from archers. Now this also pertains to Raven's loot, where your Raven loots things, okay? So basically you can either manually loot the archer's arrows back, or the Raven will loot them for you, okay? So that's called Arrow Looter. And finally, the last skill I would seriously recommend in AC Valhalla that you unlock is also in the Way of the Bear tree. This is Heavy Dual Wield. You can dual wield heavy weapons. This will alter the stats and handling of each weapon, okay? So it'll make them easier and better to handle, but it will alter the stats slightly to balance the game out. But can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, in this crazy scene where you're surrounded by people in a raid, they're all trying to chip away at you to no avail whatsoever, because you've got ultimate crowd control with, in one hand you've got Excalibur, and in the other hand you're wielding the Holy Sword of St. George, okay? So just try and picture that for 1 second, guys. So there you go. There's the 5 best skills that I can recommend in AC Valhalla. Leave a like on the video, post a comment down below with any other skills you might recommend. Let me know, I always welcome other comments, and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this. Thanks a lot guys, see you later.